Wonder Crit powers activate. I am the form of a delicious treat who DMs with meat, who has some thickalicious things to, I guess, eat? I don't know. I'm your pasta master, Randall, here with my wonderful co-host, the shape of Matt.
Greetings, adventurers. Your narrator here, and on this adventure, I will be playing the devilishly handsome, and sometimes just devilish, Satyr Rogue, Mr. Dunnett, Hugh Dunnett.
The shape of Willis.
Hola, everybody. For those of us in English, I'm just saying hi. I will be playing Protoss Zerg, a struggling bard tiefling who's a one-man band.
The shape of Tony.
Everyone, it's your resident glutton here. I'll be playing Killian. That's a backseat druid.
And introducing our wonderful guest star, Esther.
Hello, I am not here for a long time, but I am here for a good time. I'm Aster. I will be playing the lovely Elvira, the other tiefling bard, and I'm hoping to have fun.
And we'd like to welcome our wonderful investigators to our very first Wild Wonder. You're listening to a Natural Play podcast where four buds and our friend get together and I guess commit war crimes, solve mysteries, I don't know anymore. Wish people happy holidays. You gotta love the silence. I guess let's get into
Happy
it then.
Hanukkah.
Yes, let us
Was that an
commit
audio cue?
possible war crimes.
Like mysteries and war crimes.
That's right, because I feel we are a guerrilla-style podcast here. I'm not using that term correctly at all.
It's a gorilla.
Also, I guess this is where I will say happy holidays, everyone. It's such a beautiful, chilly day out, isn't it?
I don't know. I got 8 crazy nights to turn on a candle and keep me warm.
There we go. Also, we have a guest star. Someone broke into the house, you guys.
Is it me? Am I the one that broke into the house?
You definitely broke into someone's house.
No,
Aster
Mr.
the
Boyman.
bat.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops. I gotta stop before I get canceled again. I can't say Aster
Please
the
don't.
bat.
Hey, wake
careful.
up. I'm going to play you music.
Hey,
All right, wake up. I'm adding Kingdom Hearts to your PlayStation setup. You will be playing it.
Hell yeah, that's not even a negotiation.
I got some coquito for you, my friend. You know it's the holidays. Time for coquito. Fudge that eggnog.
Essentially, I would break into someone's house and make them play Kingdom Hearts.
That sounds like a good time.
It does sound like a good time.
That is some coquito, my friends. Tony knows what
Speaking
I'm
of
talking about.
good time, Aster, since you are our very first guest star, please tell the audience a bit about yourself, your D&D history.
I have been playing D&D for about 10 years, actually. I recently did the math and was horrified by the passage of time.
Aren't we all?
Yes, so right now I am a bit of a forever DM. I am very excited to be playing for the first time in a while. I started with Pathfinder. I think D&D is a lot easier to just pick up and play and get into. Yeah,
Pathfinder is a lot of fun.
it's really fun, but this is a lot easier for new players to learn, especially for me. This was a lot easier.
So true.
Well, welcome, Shani. I am the grandpa, and I've got a popsicle. Oh, nope.
All right, Gramps, figuring out.
Hey, it's that dementia, you stupid kid.
Ow.
Okay, Grandpa, I think it's time to put you to bed.
Just because I've been playing
Grandpa.
D&D for over 25 years doesn't mean I'm that old.
Once you start referring to 3.5 edition again, I think it's time to put an old man to bed.
Put the old man down.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
That's because
Oh,
the
my
ball rolls
Lord.
didn't make sense back then.
Where's my
time to
medical
die now.
bracelet? I need to press the button now. Call my grandkids and my daughter.
So, you guys are going to be going into the house party of Buff Legendary. Yes, his name is Buff, and his last name is Legendary. He is a self-made dwarf who breaks away from normal dwarfing conventions by not having a beard. I will reiterate that fact, but, you know, dwarfs' beards are such a big thing.
Boo! This is so disappointing.
He's got his reasons.
So he's buff and he's made of legendary stuff.
Kind of, yeah. Essentially, he's a very big self-made businessman in the city of Ishtar. He owns a casino, and he's invited a bunch of friends and potential targets to come celebrate his birthday. That's pretty much all the real background you need to know. So, who's ready to start character introductions?
Sure.
Excellent. Willis, Tony, since you both are part of the detective agencies, I would like to start with you two, if that's cool with you.
Sure.
All right, laddie.
Who do you want first?
Just hop in whenever. Let me give a little background for our audience. So do you two want to know each other, or are you like just mean on this job in particular?
Meeting on this job for the first time.
Agreed.
Okay, so one of you two is going to walk up to an immaculate mansion. It's only 2 stories tall, but imagine it being about 3 city blocks long. It has pristine, shimmering marble, which is quite impressive because it is the middle of the night. And at most, there's only torchlight lighting up the entire exterior. You see lights inside. You can see not a lot of movement in all the windows. But as you're coming up to the front, on the far right side of the mansion, you guys see potential party goers dancing and being jubilant on the inside. The pristine double oak doors shine with their beautiful okenness. So who's knocking? Don't be shy. You can double knock on these doors.
Hello.
The door opens. Before I describe who you see, what does this mysterious individual see as he opens the door?
A door open.
Yes, the door is open.
That's all I see right now.
Well, there's a person in front of the door, but I'm asking you to describe what you look like to the audience.
Sorry.
This figure turns to the camera right off to the side.
Orderly people, sorry, I apologize. Hello. I am Protas Zorg. I'm here from the agency. I'm 4'7", athletic build, roughly about 185, silver and hair and eyes, kind of like a terracotta colored skin, and a sexy tail.
Oh, very good, sir. Very good. Quite sexy indeed, says the Tengu.
Sexy, and I know it.
Sorry, not Tengu. The Aarakocra. He just spoke. Anyway, the Aarakocra answers at the door. He looks like a giant raven. His jet black wings are neatly tucked behind him. He's in a full butler's regalia, but he does have a fancy-looking party hat. Yes, you are from the Minutemen, I believe.
Yeah, pardon my scruff, son. I haven't had a time to shave.
It's all the same to Master Legendary. Please enter. Go down the hallway on the right. The party is reveling there. As you enter, and this Aarakocra begins to close the door, Tony, your character comes up, running, walking, leisuring, lets the door close and knock again. Your choice.
I'm just going to casually walk up the steps. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
Hi there.
Hello.
Seeking entrance. I'd like to
He
play.
again points off to the camera. What do the audience members see?
Right. I'm a 6'5" ash gray tabaxi. Spots here and there, but not too many to be to worry about counting. Very clear. I'm not blessed with spots. I'm wearing a medium length trench coat and a long tie with slacks and suspenders.
Most excellent, most excellent. And who might you be?
My name is Killian.
He whips out a long parchment. Killian. I don't have your name, but I do have 2 unnamed guests appearing. Are you with the Whoa. With the Minutemen. I almost said midgetmen.
Suddenly you hear an interruption of instruments. Hey, it's you. I've heard about you from the agency. No, I'm kidding. Teasing.
But yes, are you with the detective agency?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. One of your compatriots just entered. Down the hall to the right.
Well, he's on time today.
We don't know each other.
I follow after where I saw my associate walk through.
Excellent. As you guys are walking down the hall, you see a lot of portraits, like a shit ton of self-portraits of this dwarf. He's regular dwarfish height, has black hair, brown eyes. He seems to scowl in every portrait he's in. In lieu of a beard, he seems to have a lot of scars going up and down his neck. He strikes quite the imposing visage, or at least one of way too much self-confidence. And because the DM likes to be cheeky, as you guys are independently but togetherly walking down this hallway, you run into a tiefling woman who goes by the name of Elvira. this is your cue. Please turn to the camera and describe how you look.
Okay, Elvira is a very tall, imposing, but very beautiful purple tiefling woman in a long red cocktail dress. Her horns have caps on them that are fancy and gold. She looks like she's supposed to be here.
Suddenly, you see Protoss pull out all his instruments and go, dong, 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 dong. Eyes popping up, tongue going, la, 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 la.
You both see him pull out instruments and do this, by the way.
She looks at you, smiles, seemingly from nowhere, summons her own instrument and begins to like strum simple melody.
You see me raise my eyebrows and go, game on, cheeky smile.
As you both are about to have some sort of standoff or battle of the one man and one woman bands in the hallway, the door on the far side of the hall opens up. You hear an increase in music, partiers chatting, talking away, as a strayer walks out the room to do nothing illicit, I can imagine. Also, Matt, that's your cue. Go ahead, turn to the camera and describe how you look.
First, clarify those of the audience. Satyr.
Thank you.
Strayers of college, sir.
But yes, walking into the room, tall, lean figure. Let's see, your average 6 foot in height, smooth, long, curved horns, and a pelt. Ooh, so smooth. On his long, goatish legs arrives a man who looks around the room, at first seeming disturbed, almost distressed, until he, of course, his eyes upon the people, to which his demeanor immediately changes to a charming type of smirk. He sees the people mingling and decides to join. The first group he sees, obviously, will be all of you. Ah, I see the rest of the guests have arrived at the event. It is a pleasure to meet all of you. Some of you definitely look like you've ready for the event. Oh, of course, where are my manners? My name is Dunnett, Hugh Dunnett.
A pleasure. My name is Elvira.
Ah, name. Beauteous as the person it comes from. Pleasure indeed. I am a businessman of sorts. I guess reached the attention of our esteemed guest. This is sure to be quite the party.
I see that Buff's wealth is reflected in those he chooses to keep company with.
I wouldn't say so much his wealth brings people in. His wealth just does find other people of wealth. Of course, the business I come from is grown up from the ground from my family. So, what can I say?
A self-made man. How impressive. Much more impressive than someone who got their wealth through such a means as our lovely host.
It's almost one could say, thievery, a dastardly thing indeed.
Hey, I'm a small businessman. I'm a one-man band. My name's Protoss.
Thievery isn't a ghastly business unless you're being secretive about it. If you are upfront about it, I can respect it.
Thievery, I'm talking about performance, baby. Boom, boom, boom.
And tell me, who were the rest of our esteemed fellows? Not that
The one person.
Yeah.
Yes, I would like to know as well. I did not come in with them, so I am very curious to know who they are.
You see me stumbling through the crowd looking for Zerg. I do apologize. I forgot the first name of your character.
Protoss.
Looking for Protoss, because I had heard about him previously from one of the guys at the
Minutemen.
one of the Minutemen before coming here. And I had heard that Protoss had played me a few instruments, so I was excited to meet him.
Your reputation precedes you, Protoss.
I stumbled upon the group, and then I look at Aster, all right, I need names. Elvira and Hugh, and I looked around, I was like, okay, I don't know who you guys are, but I'm looking for Protoss Zerg. Have you seen him?
You're right here, buddy.
And I look down at you, and then I turn away. I look back, I'm just like, huh. Not what I was expecting. The pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine. You like my show, bud? I do this on the full time. This stuff that we do with the Minutemen, that's side work.
Hugh just blinks.
Your reputation precedes you, sir. The guys at the office were talking about you, raving about you, actually.
Well, when you've got this much talent in one body.
Power to you. You know, you're a live wire for someone of such a seasoned stature.
Yeah, well, I'm a 4'7" spark plug. Ladies like to call me the quick half pint. Ain't that right, Elvira?
I have heard tell of someone by that name around these parts. And unfortunately, I have been told that any time that he's graced upon to have with him, he's rather unfortunately short and unsatisfying.
I can show you the world.
And with that, Barb, everyone roll me a perception check real quick as you all are chatting, talking, and just enjoying the party.
Let me know when you're ready.
12.
12,
13.
13,
9.
9,
I got a 16.
and a 16. Okay. As everyone's chatting, you're distracted trying to find a pleasant and non-conspicuous way to potentially slip deeper into the mansion. Everyone else, as you're chatting, talking, poking jabs, you see the Aarakocra butler at the door. He seems to have been talking to someone, sends them on their way out, locks the door, and quickly casts some sort of spell on it. Elvira, since you got above a 15, you can roll me an Arcana check if you want to see if you can spitball what that spell was.
Sure. So that is a natural 1.
Yeah, that was certainly a spell, all right.
Some sort of.
Definitely a spell.
Maybe I've been intending her with my music.
Did anybody else notice?
Now that you saw.
I'm going to turn to mainly Mr. Hugh, but I will kind of mention it to all of you. I believe the butler has just locked us in and enchanted the door.
Well, that's not good.
Certainly not.
Hugh's going to look at the door to confirm such before using his finger and his thumb to comb his beard and thought, that is interesting.
Layout of this particular section, you're down a hallway. At the end of the hallway, there's a door. There's also a left turn that takes you further into the house. Going back the way you came, you enter a giant foyer with stairs heading up and 2 doors. One on the right that seems to lead to some sort of dining area, and another one that seems to lead to a closet of some kind. The butler did walk away. So you guys gonna go party? You guys gonna go check out the door? What's the deal?
Question, where are we in reference to the party? Are we still in the
You
hallway?
are very close to it. You're still in the hallway. Literally less than 30 feet will get you to the door.
So maybe I can make a loud distraction. You guys want to check the door? Or maybe me and Elvira can go ahead and perform? I don't know, guys. What do you think? Shall we go perform?
While he's asking, Hugh would have already started walking towards the door.
Yeah, Elvira noticed, so she was going to investigate as well.
I'll be walking to the door. I could use detect magic.
My dearest, I also cannot remember your name. The other tiefling bard.
It's Protus.
My dearest Protus, please, if you would be so kind, offer up a distraction while we investigate. Or if you would like to help, you are more than welcome to.
So with a walking, clanging crash, all you're hearing is clack, 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 as I walk to the party. Hey, everybody, your entertainment's arrived. I'm Protus here, and I can go ahead and take anything you want. How about fat bottom girls? Are you gonna take me home tonight? Are you gonna give me a great old time?
As you're doing that, Protus, give me either an investigation or perception check, because this room is actually important, and it's a great chance to tell the audience what you'll see.
Investigation? 15.
Okay. You get a good look at everyone in the room as you walk in and start playing. The band in the corner seems nonplussed, but they politely stop so you can start your song. You see a red-headed dwarf, full luxurious beard. He seems to have bagpipes that are on fire for some reason. He looks to be drinking. He gives you a head nod. You see a female merfolk. She's dressed elegantly in a nice, what you can only imagine to be like thousand thread dress. She's holding a gnarly looking coral scepter, and she seems to be sipping politely at water. You see a blonde-haired woman holding a sword and a shield as she's telling some other guests a story. One of those guests being another tiefling. She's got blue skin. She's dressed sort of like an adventurer, which doesn't fit with the rest of the vibe, but she seems to be thriving and chilling here. You see an elf in a corner. It's hard to make out because he's just kind of like in your periphery, but he's just sitting there taking a moment. That's everyone you see. Roll me a performance check. Let's see how distracting you are.
Well, real quick question. Is this elf on a shelf in the corner?
Sure, he's on a shelf. Buff is rich.
Performance? 14.
14? It's pretty all right. The band politely gives you the floor ostensibly. People are nodding their heads as you're going on. Some of the guests look kind of bored. These other guests are like, it's not bad.
Hey, you red-headed flaming bagpipe guy. You know the vibe. Join me, man. Come on. You gonna take me home tonight, fat bottom girl. You make this
He rolls
rock
with
and roll.
disadvantage on his performance because he's not very musically inclined. Damn, it's not bad. He got a 12. He doesn't really help, but he doesn't hinder you.
Does this mean that Queen exists in this universe?
Of course. We also have a dragonborn named Beyonce.
Good. I don't want to live in a world without Freddie Mercury.
There we
Yes.
go. Unfortunately, he is dead currently, just like he is in our world.
But he was a
You know
fabulous
what? Get
unicorn.
me a diamond and a cleric that knows Revivify. We can bring him back.
We don't
You
do
gotta
that
survive the
to...
night first.
We don't do
Okay.
that to a gallant alicorn. You leave it alone.
While this rendition of Fat Bottom Girls is being played by a one-man band and a dwarf with bagpipes, you three are walking up to the door to investigate what kind of spell the butler used. As you walk up to the double oak doors, you see what looks like a blue padlock, a blue glowing padlock. Some combination of those words. It's a magic padlock.
It goes from blue to gold, and then it's glowing.
Is it blue or is it gold? You never know.
It depends on the light and which dress you like more.
Oh, Lord.
I would like to cast detect magic.
Would you like to use it as a spell slot, or will you wait 10 minutes to do it as a ritual? I can tell you now the 10-minute one probably won't be as sneaky or as flawless as you might think.
Prefer to use a spell slot.
Okay. Boom. Real quick, does detect magic allow you to know the name of the spell or just what it's made of?
For the duration, you sense a magical effect.
We could take the magic action to see if a aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears the magic, and if an effect was created by the magic spell. You learn the spell's School of Magic.
Okay. It is an abjuration spell.
An aberration?
Adjuration.
This word confuses me, but it's an adjuration type spell. Whatever that means. Abjuration.
Yeah.
Emphasizes magic that blocks, banishes, or protects. Okay.
I guess blocking would be this one because I feel like it's blocking us in.
Well, no one's tried the door. You just walked up and looked at a blue/gold glowing lock.
I'm scared. I've been playing D&D for 10 years and I know the biggest game stopper is a door.
Good. Embrace the door.
We also have to be careful because alarm could be one of the spells that was used.
Do you still want to touch it?
Yes.
Excellent.
Just the tip.
No hesitation.
I do not want to touch it. I want someone else to touch it.
You
why I'm
did.
touching it.
It feels like a hard piece of metal, even though it's like transparent and glowing blue and gold. Sorry,
There we go.
blue/gold.
I have done it.
Does anyone have transparent glowing bolt cutters?
Hugh chuckles a little bit, then continues to watch and slowly realizes that was not a rhetorical question and was actually an actual question coming from this person. No.
It was mostly a joke, but also we do live in a world where weird demon people can walk around. It was
That's
mostly a
true.
joke, but slightly a rhetorical question.
Coming to this fine establishment, I don't think many of us thought to bring that. But I liked where you're going.
I didn't think to bring my lockpick today.
As you guys are having this hushed conversation with each other, you hear footsteps approaching as the butler walks up. Hello, guests. If you would please head down towards the party room. I believe you, Mr. Killian, your associate, is performing and doing quite a job.
Well, that's one way to describe it. Is he performing well?
No, he's not doing bad.
That says something.
I think I'll mingle here. I've heard his performance and I'm full. It has filled me to the brim with... yes.
Lucky for me, we work in the same office.
I lost my sapphire earring, and these fine gentlemen were helping me find it.
Not a problem. I will take on that task for you, ma'am. Master Legendary will be making an announcement quite soon, so he insists that all guests report to the party room.
Well, if he insists.
Oh, he certainly does insist, madam.
Hugh just certainly rolls his eyes and goes to mingle with the people down below.
Well, I'm never one to keep a man waiting.
As you all enter the party room, you see Protus getting mixed applause. Some people are like, oh, yay, that was good. And some people are like, not the best, but I didn't hate it.
I go into performing Dancing Queen.
Someone throws you 5 gold pieces. And you hear your one work associate and 2 people you met at the party walk through the door.
Join me, it's Dancing Queen. Here we are, and it's Friday night.
I do apologize. I left my instruments at home.
Bullshit.
Did you expect her to bring a instrument to a party where she was invited as a guest and not a performer?
Yo. She competed against me when we tooted horns earlier. Hey, yo, I don't forget. I'm like an elephant.
The lyre in her hands, and she's throwing it away. Oh, I must have.
See, look, right there. Stare. Elvira.
As Elvira's trying to hide her loot so she doesn't have to perform in front of this crowd.
Elvira. I try to rile up the crowd.
Why don't you go find the lyre, and then maybe we can perform together?
That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm hired for. Finding the lyre.
Are you guys looking for a liar, I hear? Says the red-headed dwarf as he comes to interrupt the scene.
Hey, buddy.
Yes.
Hell of a bagpipe job, by the way.
I'm looking for whodunit.
I think that's this guy here.
Yes. Right, you done it. Very lovely fellow. Did you forget his name?
No. Sorry.
That's the blind one.
Don't worry. I get that a lot. I think he's looking for who done it, not
Can
he.
you guess who?
Honest mistake. I can get that a lot.
May I ask, has a crime been committed? Are you?
Oh, you guys here to look into a crime? Is it one of Buff's crimes? Is he guys trying to kill you at his birthday?
I mean, me
Who's
and...
dying at a birthday?
What?
I don't know. You tell me.
We've got 2 investigators here from the Minutemen. So, we're here from the agency. We were brought here for a reason.
Oh, shit, you guys are Minutemen. Nice to meet you. Bye. And he walks out the room and closes the door behind him.
I break out into a performance.
What a lovely fellow.
I
was just reminded why I usually work solo.
Yes, that was a very interesting individual. Well, I guess I should go and see the rest of the people here before this mysterious announcement is made. I do hope that we can see more of each other as the night progresses.
Yes.
Yes.
I quite agree on that as well. That also reminds me, I too have other things. He just walks away.
Hey, everybody, come back real quick. I need to tell you something.
Oh, sorry, I can't. Allergies just blends into the crowd.
What was that? I seem to have gone spontaneously deaf.
You know what? Quick slaps to the temple should fix that real quick. Give me a second. 2 seismic slaps.
Are you seriously about to slap a party guest in front of this room with the rest of the party guests?
Specifically a woman.
I'm medically trained. All I'm doing is a seismic slap to the temples to get her hearing back.
You know exactly what you're doing, and DM is telling you can do it. It's not going to end well.
Fine. I'll try the other test. Pulls out the symbols.
Okay.
Okay, get inspiration for that one. That's a good one.
Before any of that happens, Elvira would like to cast command.
Both of you roll me. Oh my gosh. Roll me. Give me a sec. I'm laughing too hard. Roll me initiative. Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.
Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Okay.
That's a 0.
Okay. Elvira, you get to move first.
As he tries to, like, attack me with symbols or whatever, I'm just going to cast command and give him the one-word command, stop.
Hello there, this is Matthew from the Wonder Crits, and I'm thrilled to speak to you about our sponsor, Riverside. Did you want to start a stream or a podcast, but don't know what app to record or edit it on? Head over to riverside.fm with our link in the description. They have several different plans for individuals and businesses. For example, the TTRPG that you are listening to was recorded on the Pro plan with 15 hours of multi-track recordings with separate files for audio and video of each participant. There is no limits on edits. Choose edit off transcripts or color-coded timeline. Don't forget to take advantage of the built-in AI features like silence removal or magic clips to get pro editing with a little effort. All this and more for $24 a month on Riverside Pro. Once again, check out the link in the description. Well, what are you waiting for? Give yourself control during post-production with the full studio experience on riverside.fm.
Damn, I thought you were about to go Inuyasha on me.
And does he have to make a save?
Yes, he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, damn, that's an unnatural one.
Okay,
Okay.
it works. You do not
You stop.
attack me with symbols.
I wasn't trying to attack you with symbols. I was just going to crash them right in front of your face to make sure that you were okay with your hearing.
But,
And now you stopped.
darling, that just doesn't sound enjoyable for me.
See, you were lying. You can hear.
I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder and direct you away. Listen, buddy, listen, wait. You're making too much of a scene. We are Minutemen. If I'm understanding this correctly, we're supposed to be undercover. You're bringing too much attention to us.
Drops all
This guy's a crime lord. And I'm using that very loosely because I don't want them to off me.
just dropped my instruments and
You just
face.
left them on the floor?
Yep, I walked off face to the corner. Self-imposed timeout.
Everyone gives you the weirdest looks. The mood has definitely been fucked in this room right now. So, what's everyone planning to do now? It's awkward silence.
While I'm wading through the, not W-A-I-T waiting, W-A-D-E waiting, basically making my way through the crowd, I'm going to mingle here and there, help people's pockets be lighter, while mine get heavier with, of course, their physical burdens, aka I'm robbing them.
Roll me a d20. The higher you get, the more likely these people will actually have gold on them.
Okay, I was going to say, it's like, let me find out how to do that on this thing.
I only bring it up because knowing Buff, there's a good chance they might have been like, let me leave my purse at home.
Meantime, I'm in the corner saying, nobody likes me, everybody hates me, I guess I'll go eat worms. Tiny, squiggly ones, shiny little googly ones.
Everyone starts moving away from the other corner.
By the way, this was in my head. With a small whisper and murmur, no one really could hear me.
You're still mothering to yourself in the corner, bro. It's very off-putting. You could at least sit down in the corner. But are you facing the corner like a child?
Yes, in timeout.
People are very off-put by what you're doing.
Just recalibrating, sir.
They don't know that.
In other news, I got a 16.
16? Okay, go ahead and roll me your sleight of hand then. You'll be able to pitch some coppers. Not coppers, but coffers? Money. You'll be able to get money. Words are hard. Oh my God.
Words
You will fill
are
your
hard.
coffers.
You had it right the second time.
Okay. Coffers. Would you like some coffers?
Really hope my rolls go higher. I got 11.
Oh, shit. You get like 6 silver pieces.
You know what? For the sake of story and all this stuff, that's fine. There we go.
You definitely get the feeling that some of these people came prepared to be robbed, and this is kind of like their, oh, this is everything I got on me kind of money.
It's pocket change.
Perfect.
When you first described this room, you mentioned a very interesting mermaid woman, and I would definitely like to go over there and mingle with her.
She's just sitting down on one of the tables.
Hold on. Wasn't I the only one in the room that noticed the mermaid, the redheaded dwarf, and the blonde?
Yes,
They
but
were-
we're all in the room. We can like probably see them in the crowd, right?
Yeah. You went in distracting them, so when you did your perception check, you're trying to get a read on, okay, these are all the people in the room. If anyone leaves, I need to be aware of if they try to leave while I'm distracting them. Everyone else
It's
came
already
in. and-
left.
Yes, Redhead already left.
Noted.
Now everyone else just sees them because you guys are just here. You have no ulterior motive, so it's like, oh, there's a merfolk with a fancy dress. There's some blonde lady in the corner with a sword and shield.
I start walking like a creep to the lady in the sword and shield and blonde hair.
Okay.
With my arms T-Rexing in my body.
We will resolve that in a moment. Elvira, you walk up to this merfolk. Like I said, she's wearing a very nice dress. She seems to be sipping on water. As you get closer, you can definitely tell it's some sort of clear alcohol. Kind of smells like vodka, but it's kind of really sweet. Oh, hello.
I just had to come over and say that is the most beautiful dress I have ever seen in my life. Where did you get it?
She gives you a smile. I had some of my people make it. Deja Hugh, it's a pleasure to meet me.
It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Vira Hewitt. This dress was actually a personal commission by my good friend Vivian Westwood.
Oh my gosh, you know Vivian Westwood too? He works through
yes.
my guild all the time.
Wait, what's your guild?
I'm part of the Merchants Guild. I'm one of their high-ranking members.
Oh my gosh. I knew someone, there had to be someone with taste here, and finally I found it.
And you finally did find it, darling. Come, sit, get some slosh. She doesn't really hand you. She snaps her fingers, and a waitstaff comes through and hands you a cup of what she's drinking.
Only the best.
It's for the best of us here.
Only for the best of us here. Cheers, Elvira, hermit.
Hewitt.
It's what I said.
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Now, what I heard from a kind of, I will admit, very rude member of the staff here that Buff has some sort of announcement he is making. Now, as someone who has the best taste out of anyone in this room, myself included, I was wondering if you had any information on what this mysterious announcement could be.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check.
Okay. That is a dirty 20.
Nice. So you come up, you ask her what she knows in the most casual way you can. Her eyes narrow slightly. She takes a sip, swishes the liquid around in her cup a bit. She seems to come to a decision, leans in. Well, you didn't hear it from me or my guild.
Oh, of course, I would never. I came
But yes,
upon this information from that crazy musician earlier. If I heard it from anywhere, it's from him. So don't worry.
he did that very middling, okay, but not great rendition of Fat Bottom Peasants, I believe.
Yes, fat bottom peasants. Honestly, it wasn't even bad enough to give a bad name to Freddie Iron, but it still wasn't.
I've never heard of him.
He's the singer that sings the song.
Not familiar. But anyway, my very important information that you had to seek me out for. And she dramatically leans on the table. And when I say lean, I mean she's hopped up a little bit on the table to lean over dramatically.
She also leans over conspiratorially.
People who pass by looks like they're about to just start arm wrestling on the fucking table. So, I can't go into too much details, but as being a close confidant of Buff, he does intend to do a very large land grab relatively soon. He's probably here to gloat it over all of us. The bastard.
He has been making quite a few land grabs as of late.
She will narrow her eyes. How honest do you want to be with her?
This is giving the vibe of like, oh, I'm just a simple, pretty girl. I haven't noticed anything out of the norm. This is just a observation I've had, and it doesn't mean anything, and you shouldn't be worried at all.
Then roll me a deception.
Okay.
She will make an insight with advantage on this.
Since I have a +7 to deception, that is a 23.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, she knows her eyes, leans off the table. She sort of nods. Yes, I've been hearing things as well. I would be careful about who you tell that information to, Elvirus. It might be a bit, she looks around, dangerous.
But don't you just love a bit of danger, especially between friends?
Oh, if any of these people here were my friends, I would definitely need to buy new ones.
Absolutely. I'm thinking that my social planner needs to be fired after tonight.
Oh, if I wasn't already sleeping with the sharks, literally and metaphorically, I'm a merfolk, as you see,
Yes.
I would definitely get the fuck out of town by tomorrow.
I'm definitely... You know, I was just thinking of taking a trip to the Sword Coast, and so that sounds like the perfect excuse too.
It's lovely this time of year. She will get up without excusing herself and walk over to the drinks table. She went to go get more.
On that note, she's going to get the attention of one of the wait staff and be like, 5 gold coins. Make sure she has a drink in her hand all night. This is my bestie. Make sure she has a good time.
The waitstaff will quickly and violently throw the gold back. Are you trying to get me killed? It's fine. It's all free. It's complimentary. I'll make sure she stays drunk for you for whatever the fuck you want to do. And he'll walk away.
And she's genuinely like, I was just trying to make sure she had a good time. Okay. Me, the player, is confused by that reaction.
Before I switch over to POTUS, roll me a quick insight check.
Okay. That is a 14.
It's hard to tell, but now that you actually talked to one of the wait staff who wasn't the butler, they all seem to be kind of nervous. Like, maybe it's because it's a big party and they wanted everything to go right. It might be something else. Impossible to tell, but you definitely know, outside of what happened with the instruments and everything earlier, their vibe is definitely off. And as you're pondering that, POTUS, you're being a creeper and creeping over to the blonde woman.
It's Protis.
Sorry, POTUS. You saw the name. You should know Randall cannot speak English or fantasy English.
Here, just remember the word pro-toss or tuss.
You've known me for far too long. I will still fuck it up. But you're creeping.
Yes. And I creepily walk up like I'm trying to be sneaky to the...
What are you doing?
Huh?
The woman points at you with her sword. Why are you walking like that?
You're very observant. You're like a guard or something, right?
No, you're just doing it in a party where that is the weirdest shit I've seen so far. Well, not tonight. Actually, you were the other slightly weird thing I saw tonight. I guess you are the weirdest person here right now.
Sorry, I was just doing
you
that
stick
new
out like a
dance
top.
craze. It's called the Creep. It's by, whatchamacallit, Vicky Naj.
Oh, well, my kids like that kind of music. I'm a bit too... Yeah. So, what you doing creeping over here?
Well, I was dancing and thinking, we could get along and talk.
I'm down to talk. I'm not much of a dancer.
What brings you to the party?
Well, funny enough, I used to work for that old bastard Buff. Been 3 years at his casino.
Okay. Did you notice any weird things, maybe like people disappearing who worked for him or...
Roll me an insight, then roll me a persuasion.
All right, the insight first. That's a 9.
That's a 9. Hard to tell if she's reacting to it. She sort of like stares off for a second, clearly thinking about something, then shrugs. Go ahead and roll me your persuasion.
That's a 4.
Can't say I know anything. I'm just a gladiator. Put on some shows, take off my tops. All the boys throw their gold.
Ah, so you were a showgirl, huh?
Yes, a showgirl. A showgirl with a deadly record.
Ooh.
She
well,
lurches her sword.
Before I get on the wrong tip, if you know what I mean.
Well, you might be on there, depending. You got invited to this party.
Well, I was just going to say, I'm a performer too, as you saw, and I've been trying to to work in his casinos for a while, and I've been asking for references or people knowing how to get in. And since you
I
used
would
to work
stop
for
right
him,
there, friendo. Don't work for him. Don't work at his casino. It's not a very fun place to work.
I'm not looking for fun. I'm just looking to make this money so I can stop doing this side gig that I'm doing, while I'm here.
I would say stick to the side gig. She was like standing before, gesturing at other party guests. She's now sitting down. She seems as if she's going to take a moment.
Well, if you can think of anything that, might have been weird or happened while you work for him, or, why did you stop working for him, if you don't mind me asking?
I do mind you asking, and I'm about to take a seat and chill until Buff comes and says his stupid message.
Could I get you a drink?
I'm not planning to get drunk around him.
Well, can I interest you in a mocktail? Like a Shirley Temple or a
She
Virgin
shakes her head no.
Okay, well, I'm just a small town girl. I'm living in a lonely world.
You can go be lonely back in your corner.
I hope you have fun with your kid and, get to know some of the Vicky Fanage music, Join her. Have some fun.
She'll just throw you a thumbs up.
I'm going to go ahead and do the shuffle out of here. Party rock is in the house tonight. As I'm shuffling away, everybody see that.
As you're shuffling away, Killian, are you going to talk to one of the remaining NPCs, a tiefling and an elf?
I will approach the elf.
He's sitting very up high on a shelf for no apparent reason. Hello, hi.
Hi there. What are you doing up there?
Well, I'm kind of here as a joke.
I see that.
You see, someone just put me up here and it's hard to get down.
Would you like some assistance?
Yes, please. The wait staff keep ignoring me.
Wonderful. Would you be willing to do me a favor if I do?
Depends.
I just have a couple of questions.
I'd be careful. Questions can get you put on a shelf, if you know what I mean.
You see how tall I am? I wish some good luck.
He has a chuckle as you help him get down from that shelf. Nice to meet you. I'm Roland Catan. Roland Catan.
What's the cat rolling on? I'm sorry. Nice to meet you, Roland.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Killian. Nice to meet you, Killian. So what questions you had for me?
So I was just wondering, how much do you know about this place?
Oh, Buff and I go back years. I'm roughly about 200 myself. I've known Buff since I've been 100 years old.
Is there anything you can tell me about him?
Oh, lots of things. He's a bastard. He's a bit of a crook. He's really good at bingo, which is insane. I'm sure he cheats, but haven't been able to prove it.
Not sure how you can cheat at bingo, but what do you mean he's a crook?
Oh, there was a way. He could definitely find a way to cheat at bingo.
Considering you sound so, what's the word I'm looking for? Distrusting? Is that it? Probably
That's
not.
probably it.
What do you mean he's a crook?
Well, he's Buff Legendary. He's a crook. I mean, have you seen how he goes around buying up all the small businesses in town?
But yeah, of course. That's the worst. That's one of the worst things. But I thought you meant something a bit more specific.
There's probably more specific things, but I unfortunately have been out of the loop for a while. I think he only invited me as a cruel fucking joke.
Well, I hope things go well for you here. My other
Thanks.
question.
I'm trying to eat him out of house and home.
Good luck. My other question would be, do you have any idea why everybody looks so nervous?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, nice one.
Nice. 17. Let me do this real quick. He sort of shrugs. It might be because Buff is quite the slave driver in a metaphorical and literal sense.
I had my suspicions, but I didn't want to be too on the nose with it. I don't see any identifiers, Like
Yeah,
everybody
I
here
know.
looks normal.
I mean, there was
No.
that one guy who was playing that pretty awesome rendition of Fat Bottom Peasants earlier.
I know, right? That's my that's one of my friends.
Ah, you should stay close to him. He should be famous one day. If he ever needs an agent, send him to Roland.
Do you have a card?
I do. He hands you his business card. You see that has merchant crossed out with a big red X on top of agent.
Are you an amateur?
I'm new and up and coming in the field.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, I will pass your card along.
Thank
I have
you.
high hopes for him. Heard a lot of good things about him before meeting him, and he lives up to it.
You see him party rock shuffling away from a very pissed off looking blonde woman.
And I think I need to go save him from himself. Nice to meet
Good
you.
luck. Good to meet you too. Remember, I'm I pretty much have nothing else going on right now.
Do you want me to tag along?
Nah, I'll just stand over here and keep being unimportant until the plot demands it.
Alrighty. Well, stay off the shelf. If you do get
Too
on the
late.
shelf,
He's already back up on the shelf. I got stuck again.
I don't understand how. I'm sorry, but I have other things to attend to. I'll see you
Wait,
later.
no, that's what the last 3 people said. Come back. As you go, check with Protus. Hugh, would you like to talk to the tiefling woman, or shall we move on?
Before I leave, I come back with a glass of water here, and I run.
No, thank you. You just left it way below him. He can't reach it.
At a game, if Matt's character doesn't talk to the tiefling, I'm going to just shuffle into her.
Okay.
I was waiting for him to finish. Yeah, I'll talk to her.
Damn. Wanted to introduce myself to her as Rick Rolled.
And let that trumpet blow.
No. We all know the perfect, instrument that plays with your character, Willis.
I want that to be every time I get caught blowing my nose on record.
I'm going to walk up to Willis. It's a Protus. Hi there, buddy.
Body rocking to the top tonight. Everybody shake that as I'm twerking in the air. Whoa. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Oh, hey.
Hi there.
What's up, dude?
This is for you, and I hand you Roland's business card.
Did he used to work for him?
No, I just met him. He said he's an agent. He'd like to talk to you at some point.
No, I mean, I see the word merchant X'd out. Did he used to work for, the Buffy dude?
That's a bit of a long story. They're old friends. Be careful with what you drink here. And I say that
haven't
very
drank anything,
quietly.
though.
I say that very quietly. Be careful with what you drink here. I understand that. Just listen and hear me out, please. To avoid abduction, do not ingest anything that looks cloudy. Good, right?
You want a swig? It's in my flask. High
And
quality
as
aged-
that seems awkwardly happening, Hugh done it. You walk over to this blue-skinned tiefling woman.
I guess that's my cue. All right. Well, quite the
Hi.
going on so far, huh?
I know, right? This party is kind of wild.
Well, I imagine, given the establishment and people invited, it definitely is something extraordinary.
Extraordinary indeed. So, how much you owe him?
Me? Oh. I don't owe him anything.
So he's going to try to get you on the second round. I would say don't fall for it, but here I am too.
Don't worry. I'm sure by the end of everything, I will probably be the first who's had him owe me.
But seriously, be careful. He's a dangerous fucker.
I will take your words to heart.
I would.
You seem a very reliable woman indeed. Oh, and also, to pardon my manners, I realized we've started this whole conversation. I haven't even introduced myself in Tiek stanza and in greeting. A pleasure to meet you. My name is Dunnett. Hugh Dunnett.
You're shitting me. She shakes your head.
Not at all. 'Twas the name I was born with.
I guess your parents didn't like you much. My parents kind of hated my guts. Oh, funny story for another day, though.
Well, the last name was inherited, that of the Dunnett family. My mother just always enjoyed the name Hugh. She wanted it, keep this between you and me, she always wanted it to be Hubert. But my father was very adamant against it, and so he settled on allowing at least Hugh.
Hubert done it. Okay,
I
that's
know.
pretty fun.
Trust me. Sometimes I think it's a blessing. Other times I just hear someone screaming in the alleyway and I think, oh, are they wanting to talk to me? No, they're just blaming somebody for something.
Well, I'm violent. It's technically spelled violent, but I fucking hate that. So violent is what I chose. Violent Endeavor. It's nice to meet you.
I think that is a wonderful and very exotic name. Fitting
Why, thank you.
for a woman such as you.
She does a little spin. Ain't no one else like me.
Truly one of a kind.
Say, do you like gambling?
I can't say I'm against it, but always
She
willing to
brings out
try
a pack
it.
of cards. I got a real big hot streak coming. One of the waiters walks by like, it's violent. Please refrain. Lord Legendary has, yeah, I know. She puts it away and she seems very upset now. Whatever.
Trust me, I know exactly how you feel.
She'll give you a knowing look. And as everyone's kind of chit-chatting, the flow is slowly starting to get back into things. The lights dim. Everyone goes from like pleasant, normal party sounds to a hush murmur. Buff Legendary walks through the door. No higher than 5 feet. He's not dressed regally, but the way he's dressed, from his tunic down to his boots, screams, I'm ready to get down and dirty. I'm not afraid to get my hands into whatever I need. His hair's been stylized into a bit of a mohawk. He seems to have bloodshot eyes right now. His scars stick out prominent as he comes into the room. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming to my birthday party. It's good to see old acquaintances. Looks over at Protus and Killian. Some new acquaintances. But I have some exciting news. He strolls up, makes a gesture, and several waitstaff drop on their hands and knees as he literally walks up on them to have a platform. I, Buff Legendary, by this time tomorrow, he points at a clock. It is roughly about 9 p.m., shall be in complete control of Ishtar City. A hush falls among the party as people look at each other a bit confused. You might be asking, Buff, that's crazy. How can you control the entire city? Through brilliance. He does that douchebag thing of tapping his temples.
I'm just going to say, for anyone, BC or the rest of the characters, if any of you just happen to look over Hugh's way, you're going to notice that instead of the, charming smile and everything he's had, he's just squinted, disgusted eyes while he's listening to all of this.
Elvira looks horrified.
It took me many a year, but I finally am going to do it. There's just one holdout. But by 9 a.m. tomorrow, there's going to be no hope for them trying to, let's say, unfuck their business state. Well, what you fucks waiting for? Start clapping. And reluctant, you thought Protus's claps were mixed. This is people, yeah, woo, woo. And other people. So, you guys clapping or not clapping?
I'm giving him the Dumbledore clap.
Okay.
He's not going to get a proper clap. He's just going to get a very dramatic, quiet tapping of my fingers against each other.
Hands are nice and comfy in my pockets, and that is where they will be.
Okay.
I'm doing the poetry corner finger snaps.
Okay. And Elvira?
Elvira is holding her hands up like she's about to clap, but just staring down at her, or down at him, not moving them at all.
Oh, don't worry. He's standing on enough weight staff to literally be towering above everyone in the party. It's the ultimate power play.
He pulled a cheerleader.
That's right.
He's standing on top of the pyramid.
And just so, because I know some people here might find it a bit too offensive, I made sure that none of us can leave until 9 a.m. tomorrow. That way, everything goes without a hitch.
Fine, so.
Eat, drink, be merry. And tomorrow is going to be a happy birthday to me in fucking deed. He jumps off some of the waitstaff, saunters off. Yee, make sure my party goes without a hitch. He's like, of course, sir. Everyone roll me a insight check real quick.
That's cocked.
Oh, he did
Hold on.
right.
Reroll.
22.
22?
19.
19?
That is a nat 20 plus 3 for 23.
Nice.
You chumps. Such numbers. Ha! I got a 2.
Ooh.
Shout out to the twosies.
You're far too upset and angry to kind of pick up on what the butler is dishing out. But everyone else, you can see the butler is giving Buff such an evil side eye.
Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic side eye indeed. After that announcement, you guys are ushered to the dining area, where in the center of the dining room table, you see a whole spread. Like when you imagine anime-style feast for Luffy to eat, it is like that times 12.
Real quick,
Whoa.
before we head in there, I picked up all my instruments on the way there.
Hey,
I tucked them in my bag.
good note. When you pick them up, you find that someone cleaned and left them in a neat pile.
Well, damn. I don't even need to tune the bastards.
Yep. They are pitch perfect. You can tell that this guy probably abuses the fuck out of his staff.
Man, they even fixed my snare spring in my drum.
I'm gonna go get Roland off the shelf.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm so sorry for having left you up there. I just needed to make sure my friend was okay.
It's all good. So, does he want me as an agent?
To be determined. We didn't talk about it.
Okay. I'll be here waiting, though.
No, you're coming with. It's dinner time.
Yay, I haven't eaten in about a couple of hours. You can tell he is about to say a few days.
Do you, are you sure you don't work here? You're acting like the rest of them.
No, I don't work here. I haven't found any good talent lately, so I'm just sort of struggling to, like,
Kind of hungry.
become liquid.
Kind of hungry because it's tough.
So tough.
Let's go get some nosh.
Let's get some nosh. As I said before, you guys see the dining hall. It's extravagant, phenomenal. In the dead center of this large banquet table, you see a large ice rendition of Buff riding a horse, wielding a trident.
Concentrated.
Oh, wow.
You guys eat? Do you try to make any more small talk with any of the NPCs you met? You strangely don't see the other dwarf that sort of ran after you guys said you were Minutemen.
What's his name? Is Legendary sitting at the table with us?
No.
No? I would like to use, what is it? I'd like to turn into a creature.
Oh, where are you planning to do this and what kind of creature?
At what level do I get the ability to change into a creature?
You should already... I know druids get it early, and you're at 3rd level, so you should have that ability.
Wild shit. Found it. I would like to turn into a small ashen gray cat.
Okay. Are you going to do this in the middle of the room, or are you going to ask Protis or someone else for a distraction?
I'm going to drop my spoon.
Okay.
And before I go down to pick it up, I'm going to make sure nobody's paying attention to me.
Only 1 or 2 people are paying attention. The wait staff is definitely paying attention, and they see you gesturing that you're going to get your spoon, but they're like, he dropped a spoon. Should I rush in? He might get mad if I rush in. But otherwise, yes, you'll be free to go under and transform if that's what you were trying to go for.
If they noticed, I'd rather not then.
Yeah. Fortunately, they're not watching you like hawks because they're guarding you, but they're afraid they're probably going to get beat if they're not on top of you guys.
Alrighty. I'm going to ask for the bathroom.
One person says, it's down the hall. You head towards the party room. You make a left, and at the end of that hallway is going to be the bathroom.
Thank you. Do you guys receive any compensation, like tips?
We receive all the compensation we need. Thank you. She gives you a very big and very panicked smile.
I put my hand on her shoulder and I smile in a consoling way. It's okay. I understand. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I'm here to do whatever you need. Just speak it and I'll do it.
My poor child. I pat her shoulder and I mutter to myself, hopefully this will be over soon. And I leave.
It's pretty quiet out there. Everyone's currently in the dining hall.
I make my way to the bathroom and is it like a public bathroom or like a private bathroom? Because it's a
private bathroom. But real quick, I want you to roll me a perception with advantage.
With advantage. 17 on the second. For my
17 on the second?
Yeah.
Nice. So, as you're walking to the bathroom, you pass by a secondary pair of double doors. At first, you didn't hear anything, but someone shouts, "What do you mean? You invited 2 fucking cops here. Calm your tits, Brian. Calm your fucking tits. I know exactly what I'm fucking doing. Don't you ever dare question me again." You hear something shatter on the ground. The second voice made that noise before things quiet down again.
Well, that doesn't sound fun. But I think, that's in my head. Well, that doesn't sound fun.
You made to the bathroom.
I'm going to change shape right there. And actually, no. I'm sorry. Is there anywhere for me to hide?
Funny enough, right where the second pair of doors are, right for the bathroom, there is another hallway that is lined with several doors. I want to say 4 doors. Let me check. 2, 4, 6, 8 doors.
8 doors. I'm going to take number 7.
You got to take number 7?
I'm going to hide in door number 7.
You find an empty bedroom.
Beautiful. I'm going to leave the door just ever so slightly cracked, not in a very noticeable way. So it's like, imagine you close your bedroom door, but it doesn't clip, but it looks like it's fully closed. I'm leaving the door like that, and I'm changing into a small cat.
Okay, you change into a small cat. You easily pry the door back open, and I guess you're wandering the halls.
Yes. I'm going to go back towards that door that was enchanted.
That's the front door.
Oh, the front door was the one that was locked and was enchanted? Okay, then it would make sense. I'm going to go back to the party room and see if I can find anything clues as to what's going on here.
Yeah. As you're going there, is anyone else doing anything? Sneaking away to try to find clues, talking to NPCs, or just enjoying the dinner?
Yes, I'm enjoying the dinner.
Okay. So I was joining dinner.
Sitting next to the mermaid lady from before.
She is talking your ear off about how to properly avoid your taxes.
I am taking detailed notes.
She is sloshed. She is drunk off her ass. She is telling you taxes are a fucking scam.
And I'm like, girl, I have never heard something more true in my entire life.
They're just made up by the fucking king to just say, give me your goddamn money.
I
It's
know.
such a
And
fucking waste.
who? Right.
Waiter,
Would the
give
king,
us more beer.
whose right was it for the king to decide these things? I didn't
That's what
vote
I'm
for
saying.
him. I didn't vote for this guy.
You guys are having a louder, more drunk conversation.
I'm gonna try to talk to the tiefling.
Protus moves over to the tiefling woman.
Hey, good looking.
Why, hey, yourself.
So, what's cooking?
Well, I have some lobster right here.
Let me introduce myself. My real name is Rickard Roll. I actually go
Oh,
by
you're
the
seriously
stage
trying
name,
to pick me up with a Rickroll line. I've been around the block a couple of times, buddy.
but that's my real name. I just go by Protoss Zorg as a stage name.
Oh. Well, I made this awkward. Hi, I'm Veland.
Well, I can tell by your cold, blue, icy skin.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm just a bit flustered after that announcement. Whatever. You can just go. It's fine.
No. I'm sorry. I'm being a butt too. Did anybody hear
I
me
love the
echo?
delay there. Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Do you have a skinwalker in your room mimicking you?
No.
It's just right behind him, parodying every word he says.
That
Wait,
was weird.
Anyway, yeah, so look, I don't know how well you know this, what's his name? The buff with the stuff and the legacy joint.
I unfortunately know him well enough. Why?
Well, no, I'm just curious because I'm trying to get into business with him, you know? He has all these casinos.
Oh
and
my
stuff.
God. Run. Bro,
I-
run.
Why do you say that? Why does everybody say that when I'm trying to go ahead and work in one of his casinos as a lounge singer?
You definitely don't want to work at his casino. Do you know what they do to people there? Well, clearly you don't. You want to work there.
No. Can you give me a clue?
Well, some people who tend to win a lot end up dead.
Win a lot. I'm asking about those who work for him.
Yeah, those people are kind of... You see how the staff's acting here?
I mean, they cower. Any person cowers toward their boss.
No, that is... It might look like that. I've been here enough times. I'm only doing this so you know to don't fuck with Buff. Don't work for Buff. You should definitely make sure he doesn't learn your name.
Okay, good.
Like, he told them to act like that so no one gets off put by what's really happening.
Now, whoa, hey there, hold. I mean, you piqued my interest, not just in looks, but, you know, what you're saying.
Yes, and I can definitely tell you're trying to pump me for information. I just told you that so you would stop.
How about I show you some skin and you show me yours?
Hard pass.
You see the sexy tail? It's sexy and you know it. Dun, dun, dun,
Hard
dun,
pass.
dun. Anyway, one more question. This business card, I don't know. My friend told me he's an agent, but it said he's a merchant. And
Whoever this guy is just crushed out merchant and wrote agent at the top of this card.
but why is he on the shelf up there in the other room?
I know, it's so weird. He just got up there. I didn't see him go up there. He was just kind of up there.
Like my friend's, I don't know. I thought I saw my friend help him down, but then out of nowhere, he was back up. How?
He might be some weirdo. Who knows?
No, see, I'm a weirdo. I know weird, but that wasn't weird. That's just intriguing while I put my pinky to my mouth. Dun, dun, dun.
I'm going to go back to my lobster.
Hey, before that, let me go ahead and butter that tail for you and give it to you in your mouth.
The whole time this whole interaction is just happening, this has just been like the most out there conversation. You has just had the greatest pleasure of just overhearing.
Yeah, you're probably like right there.
Yeah, he's like
not even trying to hide
This
it.
just happened. And it's just like, he's like, do I say anything? It's like, no. Maybe? God, no.
You're just following the rest of the party goers. Yes, what he's doing is awful, but we're kind of just going to be quiet about it because he is a scary fuck. And Killian, back to you, going back to the party room.
Is there like a stage for entertainment to have performed at, or like extra rooms?
There was a tiny little stage there. So in the party room itself, there is no additional exits outside of the windows. It's literally just one giant room with several tables, a couple of snacks, some light food, and a whole lot of alcohol. Once you go back, though, you see that the room's immaculate. It has like been cleaned in the short time you guys have been like having dinner.
You couldn't tell there was a party that just happened here.
Literally. It is quite concerning.
Still in my cat form, I'm going to leave the room and just walk towards the staircase, because I'm sure with this being a mansion, there's got to be at least a second or third floor.
Oh, yes, there's definitely a second floor. You heading up the second floor?
Is there a basement?
Not that you can see.
I'd like to look and see if there's a basement somewhere.
Roll me investigation.
Investigation 17.
17. And for the audience members at home, he's just using his own stats and not the cat stats, because I don't care enough to do it by the 2014 rolls. Good? Good.
I also didn't know the cat was supposed to get stats separate.
Yeah. You know now, but for this one shot, it's not really going to be that relevant. But yeah, you can't find any stairs. No stairs leading down.
Alrighty.
You find the kitchen. You found that other room next to the stairs is a wine room.
A wine room? I'm going to go in there.
It's just a dark, chilled room with a shit ton of wine.
No secret entrances, doorways, nothing like that I can find.
Nothing like that you can find.
Bloodruckers. Okay, then I'm going to go up to the second floor and snoop around in Buck's room if he's not there.
Roll me another investigation check, because you'll only have enough time to try to find his room, because there's like a lot of rooms upstairs.
There. I rolled a 16.
16. Roll me a d20. If you roll high enough, you'll have stumbled upon his room. Otherwise, you will have wandered into one of the many other rooms on this level.
Nat 20.
Yeah. Luckily, first try, you find his room and not one of the literal 8 others.
Beautiful. I would like to look and see. Wait, you said no, just enough time to find the room.
Yes. You can do a quick search. It wouldn't be anything investigation-wise. It would definitely be a perception check. Because we're getting close to you being in Wild Shape for about an hour. This is a huge house. You're trying to dig deep for clues.
And it's equal, so that's fair. It's on 18.
18? I just gotta double check what he specifically had hiding in his room. Okay, that wasn't too important. Fortunately, you don't find anything too important in his bedroom. You do find a couple of books that are questionable. They have titles like, playing it up for the joke because I can't think of like a solid sounding title, but like Extortion for Dummies, How to Get Away with Murder, things like that.
Emphasizing you're a short king. Gotcha.
That's right.
All right, then I will quickly run back down to the bathroom and turn back to myself.
You turn back to yourself, you head back, you quickly eat before everyone's done with dinner. Unless anyone wants to talk to any more NPCs, we'll be heading towards the sleepy time section.
I mean, I guess I can say hi to the blue tiefling.
Hi, I'm Viola, Violetta, whatever.
My gosh, it is lovely to meet you. I am Elvira.
Nice to meet you. So what brings you to this dull party?
Well, I was specifically asked because I am quite well known for livening up a party, and you are correct. This is a dull one. So my services were required.
I like that. I got a gambling problem. And he's probably going to try to ask me for another favor so I can gamble more. And I'll probably take him up on it.
Honestly, I can appreciate a girl who knows her faults. I, for one, have a bit of a drinking problem, but we're working on that.
You're getting drunker?
Yes. Really, the way I see it is the problem is I don't have a drink in my hand.
A waiter walks by and puts a drink in your hand.
See? Problem solved. Now I don't have a drinking problem. I have a drinking solution, and that is to do more drinking.
She is laughing her ass off, by the way. She seems to be very charmed by your presence.
I do have that effect on people.
You and Hugh. 2 for 2 ain't bad. I know was that other tiefling guy, but he was kinda... probably gonna end up dead by the morning.
Yes, he was quite an interesting individual. You know, I am a bard myself, and when he found that out, he wanted to perform a duet, so I had to pretend to be deaf to avoid it.
Well, that's crazy.
I know.
You guys just sort of vibe, chat. The party keeps going on a bit later into the night. A lot of guests are being escorted by the butler and several other wait staff to rooms throughout the mansion.
Hello there, this is Matthew from the Wonder Crits, and I'm thrilled to speak to you about our sponsor, Riverside. Did you want to start a stream or a podcast, but don't know what app to record or edit it on? Head over to riverside.fm with our link in the description. They have several different plans for individuals and businesses. For example, the TTRPG that you are listening to was recorded on the Pro plan with 15 hours of multi-track recordings with separate files for audio and video of each participant. There is no limit on edits. Choose edit off transcripts or color-coded timeline. Don't forget to take advantage of the built-in AI features like silence removal or magic clips to get pro editing with a little effort. All this and more for $24 a month on Riverside Pro. Once again, check out the link in the description. Well, what are you waiting for? Give yourself control during post-production with the full studio experience on riverside.fm.
And right now, it's just our main cast of party members. The redheaded dwarf who eventually came back, but is definitely avoided Killian and Protus, Deja Hugh, the merfolk, Yi, the butler, Rudolph Tunley, the blonde-haired gladiator, the tiefling Violet, and the elf Roland. So you guys are still up late into the night. Everyone just seems to be kind of vibing, chilling.
Hey, Randall, I meant to speak to the merlady, but I guess that's over.
No, you can. Like I literally said, it's the main party members and then the specific list of suspects for this murder mystery.
Okay, so I'm going to,
I will say, you've noticed that it's getting late, and it's kind of weird how all these people still are up and not going to bed.
Well, hello there, merlady.
That's your mistress to you, sir. You can see she's kind of really sloshed right now.
Oh, behave.
You behave. I'm a fucking noble. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Well, damn, somebody got sloshed on some slizzies.
No, I got sloshed on sloshies. Waiter, bring this man a sloshie.
I'm sorry, but I don't
They
drink.
give you one in your hand.
Here you go. It's for you.
Are these like alcoholic slush? What is a slush?
Yes. Yes.
I don't
The answer
drink,
is
so
yes.
here you go, my lady.
Oh, how kind of you.
My mistress. Around.
Not like that, no. You look a bit too poor for my taste.
You know, they did say this was the new look in Chez Farie, you know? It was on their fashion week. From dumpster trash to dumpster cash.
Well, I always did think fashion was stupid. She guzzles it down.
Well, you know, as one of my favorite lyricists said, I'm gonna pop some cash. Only got $1.25 in my pocket. I'm going to
Only 25 gold?
I'm going to the thrift shop, baby.
The thrift? What?
Never mind. It's a song.
Oh, I don't listen to music.
So I'm just curious, how did you happen to meet our illustrious host?
How did you meet our illustrious host? Who the fuck are you talking about? Buff's an asshole. I'll tell you how I met him. She's very drunk and weirdly aggressive about this.
Spill the tea, girls. Spill the tea.
Well, I work for the Merchants Guild, and Buff and I, we started doing some business arrangements. And we've been doing business arrangements.
What kind of business arrangement?
Like the fuck I'm gonna tell you, poor boy.
Look. I'm just trying to get into business with the buff stuff.
Oh, I think you need some more money before you can do that.
Well, I mean, I was going to start off, by working for him. Do you at least know where I can get a job application?
Now, talk to one of the wait staff. I don't know. I don't talk to poor people.
Now,
I guess I'm doing it now. She
What?
drinks some more.
well, here's two more. Let's keep talking.
If you insist.
This is a sloshy cherry, this is a sloshy grape, and this is a super slosh.
She throws out the other two and takes 2 more super sloshes.
Dang, girl, you can drink.
That's right. When all you do is count money and be rich, you gotta do something with your fucking day. What time is it? Like 3 a.m.? It's almost midnight.
Well, I can't show you my timepiece. It's in my pocket. So
It
just look at
doesn't
yours.
exist because you're poor. What do you want, poor boy?
Well, not poor. I'm just a rich billionaire in disguise.
Don't you fucking lie to me. You reek of poor.
My name's
She
Rick
gets
Rowland.
up, she slams her drink onto the ground. There's already wait staff cleaned it up. If I had a nickel for every time some poor country bumpkin wanted to talk to me, I have so many fucking nickels. Do you all know who I am? Deja fucking Hugh. I don't need any of this.
Hey.
I usurped my father's fortune through my own grit. Just
Yo.
because Buff came and gave me the opportunity to make a lot of money doesn't make me an asshole like him.
Hey.
And she starts to cry.
D, it's okay, girl. It's okay. Nobody's calling you an asshole.
I'm a monster. I know you all hate me.
No, I don't. I'm just trying to get to know you, girl. I'm all
I know me, and I'm a fucking monster.
Look. First off, I ain't broke or poor. I come from the land of Loudon Kingdom. Up in the Hurups.
It sounds like a poor person place. I've never heard of it.
It's the capital of the ununited kingdom.
What do you export?
Well, of course, we used to be an imperial power. We held tea.
Used to
spice.
be. She pushes you off. Oh,
Whoa.
God. Don't touch me with your poor hands.
Yo.
She seems to be like losing it. I think she's probably a bit too drunk right now.
Yo, hold on.
Can Elvira try to intervene?
Go ahead.
Before you get upset, here's a bucket. If you're gonna spew into this.
She grabs the bucket, pukes in it, hands it back.
Okay.
Thank you, poor boy. Y'all leave my tip on the bed.
I'm not part of the staff here. I'm trying to talk to you. I'm a
All
guest.
3 of
just
you look
like
like you work for the staff.
Me?
No, she's staring only at POTUS, but she said 3 of him.
Look,
You and
they're
your twin brothers need to help me up. What are you doing? A woman's in trouble. Help me.
I'm trying to do something or think of like something I want to do with my character. Like, man, drunk person, easy to pickpocket and everything. But the more she just keeps talking, I can't. I've been laughing for like the past few minutes, unable to mute just because of it losing. I'm just like, I really feel like for this person. And then something is said and she just goes off on this tangent. And it's like, I'm sorry, I've never felt more for a person, yet at the same time been like, man, can someone just throw this bitch out a window? Oh my God.
So I try to cheer her up going into a Bruno Mars-like song and go, baby squirrel, give me your ambition.
You 3 are off tune. Get into.
You're everything.
Wait, staff, help me. This waiter's not being helpful.
Okay, Elvira tries to help her, like, puts the arm over her and is like, okay, let's get you to bed.
She pukes again.
Here you go, spew to this.
It's too late. It's all over the floor. But more wait staff has cleaned it up, so it's all good.
But here, take the bucket.
I won't take a bucket. Bring it to my room.
I wasn't
There's
talking to you.
3
I was
of you.
talking to the staff.
Oh,
You just come with us.
Never
which
in
one of you
RP.
2 should I go with?
Me.
Look, here. I'm under your shoulder. Let's
She's
swap.
talking just to you, Elvira, but she just said the two of you.
Hey,
Which one of us
Myra!
is the prettiest?
What up, homie?
I think it's definitely me, but the one on the left is pretty all right. You're on
Okay.
her right.
Okay, well then trust her.
Okay. She lets go of you, goes for your imaginary doppelganger.
I run
You
singing,
catch her?
and I run to catch her. Yes. I run
Okay.
to catch
You
her.
catch her without a
yes.
problem. Thank you, Elvira. You have been such a gem.
And you are a sapphire among rhinestone.
What is your twin's name, by the way? I completely ignored her. I'm sorry, Elvira's twin.
Her name
It's
is
okay.
Dolly Parton.
My name is...
Oh, your name's Dolly Parton?
Yeah.
She
Morticia.
thinks that POTUS is you.
It's Morticia.
Yes, it's actually, yeah, it is Morticia.
I thought you were saying your name was Lewis.
Jerry Lee Lewis?
Who? She pukes again. The
Bucket.
wait staff is just sort of waiting to maybe escort Madame Yu to her room now.
Yes,
She's very, very drunk.
we should escort her.
Yeah, take the Little Mermaid back to her tank. She is sloshed.
Damn straight, I'm sloshed.
By the way, how was that new ultra cherry flavor? I saw you were chugging that ultra gallon size down.
Give me more. The wait
No,
staff
for
put
her.
another one in her head.
Get hers. No,
She
I get that.
she downs it.
Good. All right, so I'm gonna whisper to the waitstaff and get me a bucket, and I mean a literal bucket of red colored water.
They bring it out like not even a minute.
Thank you. Here you go, Little Mermaid. Go to bed.
Now, before she
Fuck
goes
yeah.
to bed, question. Staff, do you have a bag of holding for my friend? My sister and I want to make sure she's okay and doesn't choke on her vomit in the tank.
We apologize, sir. The master has not allowed us to give out magical items at this time. If you need to take out your aggression on the wait staff, I will gladly offer myself up.
Well, can I just get a big old bag made of something? You know, just a long bag so she doesn't puke in
They
her
bring
tank.
you a ridiculously long bag. You see the person handing it to you has a lot of bandages and pinpricks. They literally handcrafted that just in a couple of moments for you.
Well, thank you. I didn't need that long a train on a
No
bag.
need for
but-
thanks.
Well, hey, question. How do I get a job with him?
Does not respond. Is there anything else I can help you with?
I think we do. You
We're
know
gonna
where
get her to the
room
tank.
is?
Yes, it's upstairs to... Give me a sec. I have to check my map. Which room was she in? Upstairs, you take a right. Her room is the middle room down the hallway.
Hey, real quick. Before we leave, where's the blonde sword lady's room? With the
Blonde sword lady.
Sorry, I thought you said blood sword lady.
Also, her
Rudolph.
good sword.
Whispering.
Her room is directly next to Miss Hughes' room. First door on the right, after you go right up the stairs.
Killian, come with us and then go to the room to the right of us. You got it, Killian?
I'm sorry, what?
I said, come with us, holding the bag. When we get Miss Fish Lady into her room in the tank, go to the room next to us. I'll be behind you. I promise my instruments will stay in the bag.
I give you the thumbs up.
Yay. And then take the bag with you.
Well, that is going down, and the whole event has transpired and everything. Hugh is going to take that opportunity to sneak him out the place, see what he can gently take away from this grand benefactor and obtain for himself. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Fair enough. Roll me an investigation check.
Okay, give me a second. I'm going to use my actual dice. These first four
Yeah.
dice are being devilish today.
She's a devil. I'm sorry, I've been on a whole musical tangent this game.
Nah, that's fine.
Cool. 18.
18? Nice. You find very interesting and exquisite things that will show up later in the episode.
Understood. All right.
Excellent. So please continue with your plan, helping Fishwoman to her room.
Yeah, we carry her.
All right. Easy now. Step 2. Step 2. Step.
Yeah, she already passed out.
All right, let's drag this bitch.
Sir, that is a lady. You will bridal carry her if you can.
Hey, yo, Killian. Sorry, I almost called you
Gilligan?
Gilligan.
I haven't
know
killed
what?
anyone.
I can do it.
I guess she's the skipper and you're Gilligan.
She lifts bridal carries this woman.
I was just gonna throw her in the bag and drag her upstairs.
Wow.
I bridal carry her.
You carry her with the greatest of ease. She's heavy, but not as heavy as you think.
I was gonna cross over my shoulder like Fiona, so that's better.
Look, She smells like the back end of a cantina in Tijuana with Flores water.
She smells like the harbor when it took a drink, meaning somebody dropped some vodka in the sea and it didn't do much. It just
Look,
smells like
I
vodka.
just said she smelled like alcoholic urine in the back end of an alley. So you do with it what you do.
So, Elvira, you take her to her room and you just put her on the bed. The room
I
is
tuck her
nice.
in. I make sure she's comfortable.
You hear her muttering some more about skipping taxes and poor people.
I want to snoop around in her room, see if I find anything incriminating towards Buff.
Hey, Myra and Killian. So I start
Okay.
sneaking to the other room with my arms T-Rexing.
Real quick, roll me a stealth.
All right, give me a second.
As you're doing that, Killian and Elvira, if you're helping Killian investigate this room, you
Okay.
two will roll me investigation.
Natural 20.
Nice,
Oh dear.
dear.
I rolled a 4 plus 2. That is a 6.
Interesting. Killian?
I rolled a 7.
Interesting. So we will resolve this first because this will be easy. You find a whole lot of hate mail against poor people and somehow more drinks just in her dresser. You can smell the alcohol coming out the dresser. It is wild.
Whoa, she's true to her species. She drinks both her face.
Gustles it like it's air.
I steal a swig of one of her drinks because after, and I making sure it was plain.
Heads up, guys. Was it hazy?
Was what hazy?
Yeah, the drinks. Are they like cloudy?
They're clear.
Cool. No, I was making sure I didn't have to shout, "It's a trap!"
While you guys are finding how deep the rabbit hole goes for this woman, Protus, as you go out of Deja's room, you hear / see the shadows of two people coming. You quickly duck and run into Rudolph's room. Thankfully, she's not there. And you overhear the conversation between Buff and someone you haven't heard before. I told you no, but please, I swear, I just need a little money. If you want money, your ass can go into my gambling hall like every other smuck that goes there. Please, Buff, we used to be friends. Yeah, used to be friends. We're not friends anymore, Roland. And the conversation keeps going down the hall. Now you're in Rudolph's room.
Well, question. Is the guy still out in the hall and did Buff walk away?
They both walk down the hallway.
Damn. Okay. Now, as I'm in the room, did I notice anything of interest from Lady Rudolph?
You'll need to roll me an investigation.
Yes, Daddy. Well, damn, that's a 5.
Unfortunately, you couldn't find anything incriminating. The room's actually very clean, so you don't think she's even really unpacked anything?
All right, then can I search stealthily?
Since you did an investigation check, you won't be able to really search more than you did. There's just nothing to be found in her room.
You said her bags weren't unpacked. Are the bags there? Are they visible to me?
No.
Hide under the bed and cover myself in the long trained bag like a pillow.
Okay. Killian, Elvira, you wrap up your fruitless investigation. You definitely hear footsteps in the hallway, but it sounds like they go to the room at the end of the hall on the left. What do you guys do now?
Did we hear any conversation coming from the footsteps that were receding down the hall?
Unfortunately, no.
So out of character,
Yes.
has the murder already happened or are we waiting for it to happen?
You're waiting for it to happen.
Then I'm just going to explore the mansion again in my human form.
Okay. How about you, Elvira? You gonna keep investigating or are you gonna head off to bed?
I think I might head off to bed.
Okay. So Protus is gonna be waiting in Rudolph's room. Elvira's heading to bed. And Killian is going to explore the mansion one more time.
I'm a nocturnal creature. What can I say?
So, Killian,
Right.
as you're exploring the mansion again, it's pretty late. You're still surprised to see some of the waitstaff cleaning up and about, but that is what they do. You definitely hear Roland muttering down one of the hallways. He came out of one of the rooms and he seems to be quite upset. Let's see. The dwarf that you guys have yet to really get to know is up and having a animated conversation with Rudolph, the blonde woman. And Violet seems to be just gone. She might have gone off to her room. She might be somewhere else.
I want to sneak around and follow the dwarf. I'm a little unsettled by the way he disappeared earlier.
Roll me a stealth check to see how well you hide. Because there's not a lot of people and there's not too many places to hide and they're just staying around talking.
15?
18? You hide pretty well. Sorry,
25.
18 or 16? 25?
15.
Damn. Nice. Okay.
What
I don't
number
think-
are you hearing?
25.
No, 15.
No, 15. Okay. So you find a pretty good hiding spot that's kind of out the way. You're trying to blend into the shadows. The dwarf doesn't seem to notice you. However, Rudolph clocks you
She clocks me like she sees me, or she clocks me like she punches me?
like she sees you.
Okay.
She says something to the dwarf in a hushed tone, and she gets up and she walks out the room. I know you over there. What do you want?
I don't really want anything. I'm just concerned as to why you seem so aggressive towards me. I mean, you didn't even
I'm
give
not
me
aggressive
proper,
towards me. You're aggressive towards me.
you didn't give me proper chance to introduce myself.
You're a cop. Why should I?
Why shouldn't you? Did you do something wrong?
No. Did you do something wrong?
Why would I? I'm a cop. Not only that, but I'm just a guest. Why would I do something
Well,
wrong?
good. So you have no jurisdiction here then.
But you're still bringing me back to why are you being rude? I'm just a guest. You have no reason to be.
I'm also a guest. I did nothing wrong.
Mm.
Yeah.
Calm down. I
I'm calm.
understand.
You
I
calm
might
down.
be a predatory creature, but let me make this clear for you. I don't like the taste of your tongue.
Oh. Why do you think you are a fucking cannibal?
I'm a panther. Devoured the likes of Buff's tongue.
You're a tabaxi. You're a person.
Yes, but I'm also a druid.
Oh. So you just wild shape into a full-on animal and just...
Well, yes,
Be
I
an
have to
animal.
understand. In order to be a druid, I need to understand the beast that I'm turning into. So, while in that form, I let the beast take control.
Do you shit in the woods?
Does a bear?
Gross.
See, I told you, you just needed to calm down a little bit. How's the conversation?
It's not bad. Don't arrest me. I did nothing wrong, but don't arrest me.
I'm not here to
Everyone did
arrest
anything
you.
wrong.
I'm a guest.
Oh, good.
I'm here for fun.
Good. So I guess I'm Brian or whatever.
Killian, nice to meet you, Brian.
Good to meet you. So why were you hiding and stalking me?
I told you what I said was honest. I was concerned as to why you were acting a little off and aggressive towards me. It's a
Because
bit
you're a cop.
off-putting. Yes, but I haven't done anything to you. I didn't even say hi.
Yeah, but you're a cop.
But you're profiling.
Look, I don't want to get involved with your cop mumbo jungle black magic. I'm just here to enjoy a party and enjoy that asshole Buff.
Well, you go ahead and enjoy his asshole. I'm not here for you. I'm here for fun.
I'll say, fuck that asshole. Nice.
Ah,
Yeah, so I guess I'll go to bed or whatever. It's late.
we'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Now, where's that blonde?
She seems to have disappeared.
Well, I'm going to go to my room.
Okay. You hunker down for the night. The night passes without too much hassle or bustle from anyone. Protus, since you were in Rudolph's room, you note that she never went to her room that night.
And well then.
Everyone gets up. It's about 7 in the morning. So about 2 hours before the doors open up and Buff says he gets control of all the mansion. Gets control of all of Ishtar.
Someone ought to kill this guy.
You guys have all been told to head downstairs to get immaculate breakfast, and Buff will give his congratulatory speech to everyone. So, you're all at the dinner table, you're talking, or at the breakfast table, you're all, blah. Sorry, DM is like losing all coherent words.
Chicken teriyaki.
Chicken oh God, help me. I think I need to blow my nose again. Chicken teriyaki. There we go. I'll be
Chicken teriyaki, not
Oh.
chicken teriyaki.
Chicken turkey top.
Chicken teriyaki.
You know what? Yes, we'll let that pass.
Chicken turkey top. Monkey puppy baby.
Rubber baby buggy bumper. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Nautical nana needs nipples.
Chicken teriyaki. There it is. I had to like blow my nose really badly. That was killing me. Okay, so you guys wake up in the morning. You're invited to go to breakfast. Buff is going to give his asshole congratulations speech for himself at the breakfast table. As everyone's down there, you see all the party guests, at least all the important ones that matter. People are enjoying food, they're chatting. It seems to be like a pretty good day. However, Buff doesn't show. First, you guys wait a few minutes.
Fantastic
Out there.
news.
10 minutes, still not here. What do you guys do?
First off, I want to see how the mermaid lady is doing from last night. Is she like
She is
hungover
100%
at all?
okay. Not in the slightest, dearie.
Okay,
You
my other
have
question
to tell
is
me your
what
secret.
happened to
I'll tell you the secret. I sent her to bed with a bucket of water. It wasn't booze.
She drank a lot of water.
Has
But
anybody
question about-
seen the blonde lady?
Rudolph?
Yes.
No.
She's actually at the table. Further down.
Okay, I know. I'm just making
She's
sure she
just-
was at the table.
Yeah. She's just eating breakfast, having some polite talk with some of the other guests.
Just making sure.
I will say, you all do notice something strange about the room, though. It no longer has that giant ice statue, which is weird.
Is it though?
I thought it was pretty weird.
Can I see a trail leading from where the ice statue was?
No.
They covered their tracks. Or the wait staff just cleaned up in the middle of the night.
I mean, they have been aggressively cleaning everything, so it's hard to tell.
Yeah. I guess I just at this point I'm kind of concerned as to where he is, so I'll look for Buff, I guess.
Anyone going to join Elvira?
Yeah, I'll follow Elvira with a cup of coffee in hand.
Girl, your twin over here, Morticia's got you covered.
I pull a flask out of my vest or out of my pocket, and I start pouring some rum inside my coffee.
Deisha's already lined up with the cup. I'll join you. You need someone to supervise as she gestures her cup for some rum.
I go ahead and pour out my flask of cold, fresh icicle water, glacier water.
That's not alcohol.
That is the purest vodka you can get. It has no center.
Don't you fucking lie to me. I can smell vodka from at least 20 leagues away.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
but this is that new vodka. It's like moonshine. No smell.
You cannot lie to me like this, sir.
And no burn either. It's so pure.
I'm deciding I don't like you. She takes a sip just to be sure. I have my eyes on you. So, the main party members go about the manor exploring, trying to see where the Buff is. You check the wine room, nothing. Are you going to go check upstairs, or are you going to check the first floor first?
Well, in my opinion, since the last place he would be known to be would be upstairs, I'm going upstairs.
Yeah, I'm going to that room of his just down to the left, hall to the left at the far end.
You're going to go check out that room where you heard him and Roland have their conversation in.
Yes.
Yeah, you go to that room, and the door is locked.
Damn. Shoot.
I have an idea. Just a
Should bust
backseat.
that lock.
I have claws. Can I use my claws?
Oh.
Oh,
Before you do that, let me make sure it isn't magically locked. Can I use my detect magic?
Sure.
I hasn't thought so.
All right. What do I need to roll for that one?
It's just burn a spell slot and the spell's active. Or
Okay.
wait 10 minutes. Or
I'll wait the
spend 10 minutes casting it.
Well, it's a prepared spell, so you know what? I'm just gonna wait to 10 minutes.
Okay. So you guys wait outside the door for about 10 minutes as he's ritually casting Detect Magic. 10 minutes later, boom, no magic on the door. But the nearby window does have Adjuration Magic on it.
What's adjuration magic?
Pretty much what was on the front door.
Basically, the alarm spell was cast on it.
Okay, so we leave that shit alone.
We are trapped in here until somebody can break those spells.
Until 9 a.m. You got about an hour before that happens.
So I would like to extend my claw and kind of pick the lock with it the way you would normally see in like cartoons and stuff and such.
I like that. Go ahead, roll me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand.
You're a bitch.
What'd you get?
Or
Ooh.
team, but it slid. Yeah, that's lovely.
You feel your claw just sort of snap at the tip.
You hear me whimper and pull my hand back, nursing my fingertip.
Anyone else have any other plans?
That didn't work.
Let me see what I have in my inventory real quick.
Politely and kindly point out you can always see if the butler has a spare key.
yes, I go find the butler.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I'm incredibly worried about the
Well-being.
disappearance of the master of the house, and I was wondering if you would be so kind as to give us the spare key to his room, since it appears to be locked. I just wanted to
It's
see.
his room or his office? Is it the room up the stairs and to the left, or up the stairs to the right on the left-hand side?
Right.
Out
left,
of
It's
here.
the second one.
Which door are we going to?
The second one he described.
The second one.
Ah, here's that key for his office.
Thank you. You are a gem and a lifesaver.
I'm just a humble servant, ma'am.
Well, you are quite a good one. I must talk about my house staffer, about maybe getting some of your assistance at some point.
I wait on fated wings, madam.
Good to hear it. Okay, I go back up with the door. Or with the key.
But you just bring a secondary door just in case.
Yeah.
Do you put the key in the lock?
Yes.
In the hole.
I'm in the coconut.
As you mix up the lock and the key, it pops open. You open the door. Before you, this office shows signs of struggle. Books on the floor, broken vases, portraits not ripped, but definitely knocked down from the wall. In the center of the room, Buff's dead body. 3 puncture wounds directly in his chest. You can see clear marks of strangulation on the neck, and his clothes seem to be damp. There's also several papers on the floor as well, but those are also wet too.
Hey guys, just as a quick heads up, I know he was arguing with the red-haired dwarf, but this dude's wet. You don't think Drunk Mermaid Lady might have done it?
No, he was.
No, I think it was the missing ice sculpture.
So you think the dwarf used the sculpture went cha-cha-cha-cha-cha?
Possibly, yes.
Did anybody catch his name?
Brian.
And was he at breakfast?
He was.
I have
Downstairs to the Brian,
I have Brian, and I have the blonde.
which is Rudolph.
I heard the two of them whispering to each other last night, and he immediately was defensive. I hadn't even said hi. I mean, of course I did. They did catch me snooping, but I was just curious as to why he was being so aggressive towards me.
I don't know, but he was really mad yesterday arguing with Buff when I was in Rudolph's room.
Well, that's lovely.
Something about some...
You actually heard Roland and Buff arguing.
Roland was the elf on the shelf?
Yeah. The elf on the shelf. But you would just know it was someone who wasn't Brian, because you've heard Brian speak.
Okay. So I think it might have... I don't know, but we also might want to check that this guy's... And I hand him back the card. This guy's... because he was arguing with Buff about something about getting some extra time on the money or something. I don't think he's a very good agent.
He did mention that he owed him some money. I think, if anything, it was trying to get another loan.
I just
So
think
that
he needed
does
more
make
time.
sense.
Hugh, who is still here and not being voiced by Randall currently, will also state that his new gambling friend, Violet, also owes Buff a lot of money. And with that, we bring our mystery to a pause. But we're not going to deactivate our powers just yet, our little wonders. For part 2, if it's not currently out now, it's going to be out very soon. And we're going to get right back into this mystery. But before we head out, I do want to say thank you so much to our biggest supporters, Kaleem, Anthony, Haley, Paul, Marissa, Dr. Feels Good, my dad. We thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, and make sure you listen for the next one. Thank you all so much for listening. A quick reminder, if you haven't already checked out our latest channel/podcast video upload, give it a listen. It's short and goes into detail about why we got to cut back to 1 episode a month starting in February. This has been your co-editor, Randall, as the DM, Phyllis as Protus Azog, head editor Tony as Killian, your narrator Matthew as Hugh Dunnett, and our guest star, Aster as Elvira. Music production done by Productus, our friend Luke. Administration assistance done by the Deep Cope Man. Support us by following us at Wonder Crits on X and Official Wonder Crits on Blue Sky. If you enjoy listening to the podcast, we release episodes middle of the month on Thursdays. Look for part 2, which is actually going to be dropping later on this week into next week, so keep your eyes open for that. And we will hit you up with another Wild Wonder on January 15th. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a wonderful day, and roll wonderful holidays.